Hello, I'm Craig Birch here at Manders Real Estate headquarters on the Compton Road in the heart of Wolverhampton with this week's property bulletin, following on from the first property live this week, where we talked about the savings that the average first-time buyer in the West Midlands will be able to pour back from the change in stamp duty land tax. Obviously that's been increased to 300,000 in the autumn budgets from the government as well, but we're now going to move on to some sort of periodical study that has been conducted by the Halifax Tracker. Obviously a Halifax Tracker has been around forever and a day, and they've done regional and national research for their latest reports, which revealed that the property values in the UK have now gone past the £6 trillion mark. That's how much property is worth in the UK these days, which is a hell of a lot of money, and it certainly shows that the property market in the UK is booming. The West Midlands stand up very well next to this with their own figures as well. It's not in the trillions, but it's in the billions, that's for sure, and I'll tell you exactly why now. 68 billion is improved, so that's 68 billion more since 2007 that property prices are now valued at in the West Midlands. Obviously there's an inflation side of that as well. We're 10 years on from the original figure, but 68 billion is a very nice figure indeed, especially when you consider that 25 billion of that improvement has been in the last 12 months. So a very, very strong 2017 for the property market in the West Midlands. 2016 set that up, but 2017 has seen property prices go through the roof, and it's going to be very, very exciting in the new year to see how that improves again. Which brings me on to the annual report from the National Association of Estate Agents. They've chart sort of the data of the people who register, sort of as an average for the UK, the people who register, the most sales they complete, things of that nature. And in January, they said January to February were their spike times with the most sales completed in February, which sort of tallies up, doesn't it? January people find the homes they want, they get the first dibs because they got off the bat so early in the new year. When you think about it, you have time over Christmas to sit down and look over properties. You can start your viewings in January, and if you're very, very lucky, the conveyancing period, which we'll talk about tomorrow, is over by the end of February, and over February as well, they're looking to be completed by the end of April. So January, February will be very, very strong times for estate agents in the West Midlands and across the UK, and we here at Manders Estates are looking really, really forward to going across that, coming back in a new year, getting plenty of new properties, much new property as we can. So there's plenty for the buyers to come and look for when they come down to see us as well. And throughout the year, it'll be interesting to see how things move. But January is certainly a big, big month for estate agents, and February is going to be big. And hopefully we can just keep that going throughout the year. I'm Craig Birch, and we'll see you tomorrow for top tips.